All kind of comebacks. Yeah, I already know it.
Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. Played here since 1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens,
I need to kick this dude ass.
Back to each other, and when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. For nearly a century, this venue has stood on the grounds of the Texas State Fair.
Oh, there's one of my AD expectations. Beat Oklahoma.
It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas Longhorns.
And I'm playing. What we playing that? Oh, I'm at home. Okay. Oh no, it's a rivalry game, so I don't think it matters. Cotton Bowl is in Dallas, baby. I'll bring this hoe out.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes.
Get out of there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Fuck, bro. I hate when they do that
push it all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see,
he wants to go deep.
Got him.
And they can't hook up.
Say what?
For the big play on second down. Now it's
limit. Well, limit pepper.
One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who...
Ooh, he was wide open.
Sacked at the 6-yard line.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Robinson. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turns it on down the left side. The 10.
Call.
He is in. Takes the fumble to the house.
Did he?
Touchdown, Longhorn.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out.
I didn't even know you were a free agent.
And tell you what, the big fella shows some speed. Takes
They let him go. They finna let him go.
And right down the middle. And he's going to bring this one out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Things couldn't have gone much worse the last time they had it, Jesse, giving up that fumble for a touchdown.
You're right, Reese. Because of their own carelessness, they've spotted the opponent a touchdown.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
They're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right
Say
now,
what?
finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Play this game in the shadow of Big Tex. You can get a corny dog out there, play carnival games, and see one of the great rivalries in the sport, David.
It's crazy. You literally walk outside of the stadium, and there are thousands upon thousands of people. They don't even realize a football
runs through a man. He might have space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Earlier, trailing into games, someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Going to the run, it's Walker. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Second down, going to throw it. Moving out to the right. Turns it upfield. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. To throw, Manning.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on the defensive line.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Wingo. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving the pocket, it's Manning. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Lots of room to run. He's at the top all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think they can stay there. It's a whole other.
Hold and fire complete. Got room at the 35. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Press center down's going to the air. He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll send the back in motion. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Spits it out to the back. Out wide left, it's Walker. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Right side, it's Walker. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. It's 3rd and 5. Quick give. It's Walker. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
on 4th. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown Sooners. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, I tell you, I brought it up. She was like, we're going to find something else instead of getting this every day.
Counts as they get closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards.
Huh?
They capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Where's she at when we're going? Oh.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on. Looking for a huge play. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Texas. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The run inside. It's Walker. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this
Yeah, I hear you.
down, man, they go backwards, and they built a deficit, and they
Yeah, I'm over
sluggish, and they
21-10.
just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked at.
Snags it and he's open. The 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And his throw is incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
Fuck. I'm going to block that
Knocked it
dude.
right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
They punted away on 4th down. Looking for Rowe. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. It's inside. It's Walker. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They give it back to him. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
Handoff to Xavier. And that ball's
Fumble.
on the ground behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And this defense forces another fumble. And Johnny on the spot. He had one last week. He's got one this week. He just has a nose for finding the football.
At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. He's at the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Manning with a play fake. Into the end zone.
Fuck, I threw it to the wrong person, bro. Fuck.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Great
Say
job
what?
to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Left side is Rodgers. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Looks it in. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards and up out the oak. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Arch Madness. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, probably to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you've caught.
The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Manning. Touchdown, Longhorn! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Smothers. There he goes. Heading to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground, it's Walker. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll run him again. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh, shit.
Out wide left, it's Walker. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the delay, it's Smothers. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Play action, here's Manning. Finds his man. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Manning Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Hauls it in. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Hyde is back in the middle. Quick step and go. Turning it on. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go. Touchdown, Texas. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
And he's not good. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with Arizona State taking on the number 18 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Sun Devils who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got some room to run. 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense putting points on the board.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Fuck.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds.
Gotta turn the gas down on him. I'm on his ass. 49-13.
Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there.
I done shut his run down. And then he forced feed his running back too, throwing it to him in the flat. I've been caught on to this shit.
Really good job by the defense.
Got some green grass. Stopped up the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Trying to make his ass fumble
And that is just an
again.
attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
You know what, stunts really ain't been your working this year though.
Dropped back on first down. Just a short pass.
Not how it was last year.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walker. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Sooners have their offense in high gear. They'll go to the counter play. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On the ground, it's Walker. Driven back.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Running the red zone, it's Walker. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Got an alley. Maybe some room here. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Longhorn. And Bevo's really starting to snarl right now. And he'd love to rub the Schooner's face right in it, David.
Yeah, they got it cooking. The Longhorns are looking good. In this rivalry game, you got half the crowd in this burnt orange, Jesse, that is going bananas right now.
Boomer Sooners got the weapons, though, guys, on offense. You've got the horses on the outside to turn this thing into a track meet. I know you're down here, but you can change this game. It just takes one play.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work.
Okay, I'm here. What do you want?
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick give. It's Walker. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Second down to the air. Moves to his right. He'll try to do it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Robinson. At the 35, he's open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 30.
I'm really trying to ease up so he won't quit, so I won't fuck up. I need these stats. Sometimes but they'll get they get suspended. They have to suspend their players and everything in the next game.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very
This freshman linebacker is gonna be the truth.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play.
He might have earned him a starting spot the rest of the year. I've been splitting time with him, but he only got a pick, couple stops for a loss. True freshman too.
Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll need a bunch. bench on second down.
I might score one more time.
Right back to it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Rides to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team.
Break your formula delivers 5 times whiter teeth than the leading whitening toothpaste after 1 day.
Makes a move.
Years of research delivers.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Delayed handoff. It's Walker. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Pushes ahead. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as his defense makes a play.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're punting the football and believing your defense, but analytics all the time now telling you to be aggressive. I'm interested to watch this play. Obviously, if you're aggressive...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run for it. It's Robinson. Ripping through the defense. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated. This coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Never getting stopped on that 2nd down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Xavier Robinson. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they'll try to tack on 2. Sends it back in motion. He's looking to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Makes a grab and room to run. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get up.
Breaks free in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently.
Getting out the 2 game. When you sent it today?
You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense loses it.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Looking for room. It Smothers. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires to the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Robinson again. Shows him the stiff arm. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Press center downs going to the air. Tosses it incomplete.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and long right here. Might as well run him again. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Swapped immediately.
The defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They had a great day today.
I just want to be better. No, it's okay. For one, just us talking.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee. It was the Longhorns who will ride off into the sunset with the coveted golden hat
6-1
after beating their
13.
rival to the north. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I just wanted to say that obviously I didn't want to get to this point. I wanted to be able to just talk to you.
Nice little ass kicking.
Okay.
61-19. Beat the dog slap out that mouth.
I wish it all ended a different way.
Do you want to see something really embarrassing?
This my shirt.
It's okay, wear it.
Okay. get that that's confusing for me.
I get that. It must be.
I've known you since I was 14. And I find out these things. I find out these things about you that I did not know.
About what?
My mom said, I didn't know all the stuff that happened as a kid. I mean, I can't believe neither of you told me.
Well, what did she tell you?
Or I met you, right? And your dad kicked you. And I didn't know.
And I met you. And your family.
Right. But why didn't we talk about it?
I know.
If it makes you know that, sorry. Sorry.
When I got him the wing.
We can just have this guy.
I got some corn too.
I can always feel what you want to do too.
Corn. They said she got you some wings. You want some? Damn.
Annie? Just want to make it absolutely clear that you cannot release the suspect's picture. This is a joint initiative.
Who is that?
You can't give me your arm.
Right. But I strongly advise you not to release the picture.
Yeah. All right.
I know you don't want to watch that. Girl.
Bobby. Here, Bobby.
You're making a mess. Look. Being wrenched on the couch.
Sorry. How is it with you? I used to with you? But let's go over.
You might be in there.
Do it! Fucking do it! You fucking hit me!
What's her doing?
Hey, Margaret, this is Alice from 22. I just saw a man outside the building, and he's really drunk, but I thought I saw a gun on him. Yeah, he's outside right now. I'm not saying that you should call the police, but... Well, if you want to, I guess that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Margaret.
Yeah. But to what I just put him on. I got him on some shit. But I done bought some shit. I ain't gonna lie, I don't be looking at that YouTube shit. For real.
Nope, hey, jump up.
Ken Paxton, his own staff reported him to the FBI for abusing his office, his own party, accused him of bribery, and his net worth shot up by up to $27 million in office. Ken Paxton, the most corrupt politician in Texas.
Design should scale in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for.
Nah.
Take advantage of the Discover Buick sales event while it lasts. Buick, exceptional by design.
What you in now?
During the Discover Buick sales event, get 0% APR for 5 years on 2026 Envision vehicles, plus no monthly payments until next year.
I ain't go deep into it yet.
Imagine what might happen if it wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Prevention is critical. And the same
Hold
goes
on.
for protecting your oral health. It's best to prevent problems before they start. That's why I recommend Colgate Total to my patients.
Its unique active prevention system provides 24-hour antibacterial protection that's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of oral health problems.
Try the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
Prevent problems before they start.
I don't know how Little Caesars brought the pizza deal back. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. My family of 2
Damn, I wish I
raisins
would
keep
have really
track of
had
the
one of them.
And I even wrote a best-selling novel, The Weight of Genius. And I was recently awarded Palmer Son of the Year.
You made that plot.
That's not the point.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
The point is the pizza deal is back. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each, only at Little Caesars. Pizza.
Mom, why do I put on the shirt?
I don't know. I did a boo-boo.
Is that why you didn't do it?
Why I laced it on my shirt. I made a boo-boo.
Why I
Oh.
boo-boo?
I made a boo-boo.
I made a boo-boo.
What you do at school today, Bree?
The kid like coconut but and it's not working.
What?
Down the hundred but it's not working.
What wasn't working?
So you just work. If you call and by the and my teacher come here and say, you go first, you go first. How I heard say.
Oh, so you go first, you go first.
Yeah.
She said you go first.
You go first doing what?
Go back to mommy's house.
Y'all seen the ABCs today?
Yeah.
Hey, good.
I have not shit.
I know the right from I know good.
Huh?
Plus shit like Clackery.
What happened? Are you okay?
She not sick like what?
What is
Her across her legs.
Across your leg.
Yes, that's what my teacher said.
What else you seen today?
I said ABC and a good
What happened?
morning song.
What's the good morning song?
Computer.
I said good morning.
I know.
How I go?
What's the good morning song?
Sing it.
No, I'm
I
okay.
said
I
good
don't want
morning.
to stick up.
Good
Straightforward deal. I'm
morning.
sorry.
What's
I
that?
don't care.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the good morning.
put it?
Oh, stomp your feet too. Good enough. Oh, no. Oh, you say that every morning?
Yeah, I say good morning. Good morning, good morning.
Oh, really?
Morning. Yeah.
You and your friends sing that at school?
Yeah. Good morning. Morning to a special.
Special.
Yes, I am so happy. Turn there with you. Good morning, you. Good morning, wait. Nothing is morning to a special. Yes, I am so happy. Say there with you.
Oh, you're so happy.
Sunny day with you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. My way. Morning to bed. No, yes, I am so happy. Day with you. Good morning.
Good morning. So you sing that every day?
Yeah, say good morning.
And what else?
I said ABC.
Ah! Brielle.
Sorry, Mommy.
You're doing too much.
Sorry, Mommy.
Ah.
Bye-bye.
Your bad? Yeah, your bad.
Who was in that fucking room? Who the fuck was in that room?
Why she looking like that?
Cause she made a boo-boo.
You made a boo-boo? Don't take no food. You got it on your own, come on.
Let me out.
Come here. You wanted to finish eating?
Yeah.
What she just eating?
I want to eat.
But she wasn't eating.
You're not eating nothing else. That's why you wasting stuff now. No. Eat it. Oh, she put it in his eyeball.
You need to find a voice class for her too. I do it. She gonna be a singer.
Oh, it's just right there. See?
safe anymore. Safe stranger boxes are a good idea to check. Going to any kind of doctor, even to get an abortion, would be hard for a girl her age who's being trafficked.
She'd probably have to find some place close to where she was being kept.
I can't imagine it. Just leaving your baby like that. I wonder if her butt hurt as much as mine.
I thought these orders were no, and I told her to give her a box, and now it lost the control.
No, I can't believe that anyone did that. It's unacceptable. Have a good day.